Shrek. Hello, my name is Tammy. I am 28 years old. I am a classic Libra. I am an oversharing introvert, and I feel like I was born in the wrong decade. My friends would probably describe me as very mature. I feel like I grew up a little bit earlier than most of my friends. One, because my parents had me kind of later in life. I'm an only child and I probably have only child syndrome, but my mum had me at 43, her first and only child, naturally. So I was always surrounded by adults, and I would always come along to my parents' dinners and sit there quietly with a book. And then when I started my business at 20, I didn't have those jobs when I was working in an office or kind of out partying throughout all of my 20s. I grew up quite quickly. So I'm very mature in that sense. That being said, they would also probably say that I have a bit of a naughty sense of humor. I've always been the jokester. I approach life with a lot of sarcasm. Got in trouble a few times at school because of that. My best friend, we would get up to all sorts of shenanigans, just very stupid things. And a lot of what I say is probably not PC, so you might have to edit that out on here. The last 9 years of my life have pretty much been surrounding my business, Prene, which I started at the age of 20. I'm not your typical entrepreneur. I'm not mathematical. I failed my year 12 maths exam. I couldn't pass my business degree at uni, but I've always been a very creative person. So my business started as a side hustle, and today it has grown beyond my wildest dreams. However, there is so much more to me that I want to share outside of my business. I'm someone who is extremely passionate about women's health. Having suffered with endometriosis the last almost decade of my life, it's something that I don't want another woman going through what I have been through, and I feel like it's our generation that is going to make the change and raise awareness. I also love home decor, interior design. I bought my first house about 3 years ago. I was probably the most difficult client in Melbourne. I actually designed all of the furniture and artwork pretty much myself. So that kind of plays into my other creative passion. And then circling back to the business side of my life, I'm extremely passionate about supporting young entrepreneurs and particularly women in business, because it is not easy. There is no textbook on how to do it. Unfortunately for women, I feel like we need to work 10 times harder than the average person to be taken seriously, which has been my experience over the years. And what I really want to share and show you is the nitty gritty, what goes on behind the scenes in the business, what went behind that campaign, what it's like working with celebrities and influencers, how I design products, and the not so glamorous stuff that you wouldn't ordinarily see on an otherwise very curated feed. I feel like my life is kind of interesting. No 2 days are the same. There's always something going on. I adore having a project going at all times, and I probably bite off more than I can chew, but it's good. It's good to be busy. I've learned it's a privilege to be busy. And that is what I want to share. I want to encourage other women to be able to launch their own businesses and essentially build their dream life. It's funny, I feel like I look back probably 10 years ago, and a lot of the life that I have today is, and I know this sounds a bit woo-woo, but I feel like I kind of manifested it. I feel like success is 50% luck and 50% hard work, and mindset is such a big thing. And let me tell you, having the right mindset will take you so far. So I have started this channel to share all of that and more and take you along the ride with me. So stay tuned to see what I get up to.